global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. Ever since Sowore have been calling out for the absolute release of Nnamdi Kanu's detention, a lot of Igbo groups, elder statesmen, elders, leaders of different Southeastern region began to make strong calls, making demands, making appeal, calling out if need be, and having seen what is going on in other parts of the country, what the amnesty, the presidential pardon and all whatnot, they have decided to gather in one umbrella with one voice to make this strong demand. Also, now Mr. President, where need be, and their appeal is none other, one and the same, and they're saying it the way it is. It's best to hear from them as they make that appeal. Don't forget that Nnamdi Kanu has been in detention for quite a very long time, and having seen what is going on in the political scene in Nigeria, it's only normal for them to make these demands. Hear them. We'll come back for more on this.
Titled Oka Declaration 2025. Demand for the unconditional release of Nnamdi Kanu and other urgent matters. A passionate appeal to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Grand Commander of the Federal Republic. We, the Ohaneze Ndi Worldwide Forum of State Presidents here in Oka in Anambra State, make an Oka Declaration 2025 via a demand and passionate appeal to His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, our dear President and Father of our nation, that one, we make a safer soul demand today for the unconditional release of Nnamdi Kanu without further delay by way of this passionate appeal to His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Father of our nation, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. As long as Nnamdi Kanu remains unjustly in prison, to us as Ndibo, all Igbos are in jail. We beg you, Mr. President, to do this just one thing for Ndibo. Look away from any sentiment and release Nnamdi Kanu to us and let Ndibo have peace. That our dear President should also order the immediate and unconditional release of all Ndibo in their numbers languishing in various detention facilities across Nigeria as a result of the struggle, including innocent victims of the Oyibo incidents in Rivers State. We are ready to partner His Excellency Mr. President on all issues to restore order and justice in Igbo land. While we once more appreciate Mr. President's establishment of the SouthEast Investment Company as well as the SouthEast Development Commission, we strongly urge Mr. President to evince his patriotic spirit that he is known for by taking extraordinary... Let me take that line again. While we once more appreciate Mr. President's establishment of the SouthEast Investment Company as well as the SouthEast Development Commission, we strongly urge Mr. President to evince his patriotic spirit that he is known for by taking extraordinary intentional steps to fully incorporate and integrate Ndibo in the governance of Nigeria to give them the fullest sense of their Nigerianness in every sense of the word, particularly in the mainstream of the economic and political inclusiveness. This is because we too are Nigerians, and more critical infrastructure projects should be sited in our land. We commend Mr. Governor, His Excellency Professor Chukwuma Soludo of Anambra State for his patriotism in always creating the enabling environment for legitimate Igbo advocacy. We also commend His Excellency Right Honorable Francis Nwifuru, Governor of Ebonyi State, for his enormous support for Ohaneze Ndibo worldwide, and the state chapter along with his brother governors from the zone, urging them to go the extra mile to do the needful. In doing so, we place an inexcusable demand on all political leaders of Igbo extraction to rise and advance the release of Nnamdi Kanu and others as a national priority as a way of restoring confidence, peace, and tranquility across Igbo land. We declare that any Igbo person working very hard behind the scene to frustrate the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and others, you know yourselves. Count yourselves as enemies of Ndi. You shall be put to shame. By this declaration, we commend the Ohanaeze Ndigbo worldwide national leadership under the fatherhood of Senator John Azota Mbata for reinforcing the Igbo spirit of unity, peace under his watch, and we compliment all his efforts on these issues accordingly for the good of Igbos all over the world and their neighbors. We demand for a deliberate federal government establishment of gas infrastructure investment in Igbo land, particularly the Southeast, where Nigeria has its highest deposits, with a view to properly localizing and reasonable proportion of benefit to the Southeast and parts of the South-South zones of Nigeria. The inclusion of Southeast Nigeria from Nigeria's high-pressure gas pipeline infrastructure, the exclusion of Southeast Nigeria from the nation's high-pressure gas pipeline infrastructure is unacceptable. The seeming snub or omission of the region from these critical gas pipeline projects, despite its substantial natural gas reserves and industrial potential, has undoubtedly reinforced long-standing negative narrative against our people. We lend support to our compatriots in calling on the National Assembly and His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, our dear President, to join to actualize the creation of a Neoma state along with others in favor of our people. We further call on the federal government and the government of Edo State to ensure the protection of ancestral Igbos in Edo State, the Ibankers, to guarantee their safety and well-being from all manners of oppression and intimidation. Finally, we call on all Igbos across Nigeria and in the diaspora to participate fully in the ongoing voter registration by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, because it is in our collective and strategic best interest. Signed for all presidents of Ohanaeze Ndigbo of states: Livingstone Wechi, Rivers State President; Mazi Chukwuma Palezuku, Anambra State President; Barrister Justice Chibuzo Okoha, Ebonyi State President; Nze Barrister Chris Obialo, Imo State President; Chief Ben Igumbo, Delta State President, for and on behalf of all state presidents of Ohanaeze Ndigbo worldwide. Thank you.